Morning, 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 morning. Guten Tag. What doing this morning? I got called off of work again today because of weather. So, we're just gonna do what we do. Have some fun. Alright, so I think Will went to bed. Fine. So we are going to go. We're gonna go run a lighty. At night. If it ain't night, we'll run a scav. It ain't dark yet. So let's go run a scav. Then we'll scav lighthouse. I had a scav run earlier when I was warming up. Playing a couple warm ups this morning. After I found out I wasn't going to work. Ugh, I'm tired. I might take a nap after a bit. Yeah, once again, man, I got called off of work. We got a bunch of bad weather last night. None of our line haul guys ran. So we didn't have any freight this morning, so my boss called me and was like, hey, stay home today. I said, okay. So I went out and plowed my driveway first thing this morning, and yeah, you're slacking, bro. You're slacking. No, slacking. Yeah, and I talked to him a little bit too, and he's like, I think he said there was only 4 guys working, and he's like, and they're only gonna probably work 1-2 hours and then go home. So there's really no point in me driving an hour to work an hour, drive home. Because I live the furthest away out of all of the drivers there. But yeah, I mean, the weather don't bother me none. Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. Pretty cool guy. What he wants to be. I'll be running Lighthouse mostly today, probably. I got the rogue task, kill the rogues. I played earlier as I got on when I found out I wasn't going to work. And I ran a couple, and my first scav in, I was like, I'm gonna run a Lighthouse, so I ran a Lighthouse. And I had an R700. I killed a level 33 player, and he had an RSAS. And I've been trying to do Gunsmith Part 13. So I was able to complete that this morning. Yeah, man, no worries. You can stay in bed. I was just gonna run some solo to start my day off, but yeah, if I wanna run some in a little bit, I'll be down. I'm waiting for Will anyway. He probably went, I think Will went to bed. Can't hit me, I'm fast, boy. Fast, boy. Fast as lightning. Give it a couple seconds, pop back up. Is that the dude shooting at me? No way that was him, right? Sure as shit was probably him. Oh, why he's shooting at me? Like, come on, man. Trying to put it in a not so obvious place.
dickhead.
I didn't even do anything. Oh, wait, underneath. Thought it was if you climb the towers. Maybe I guess I got too close. I thought it was a scav anyways. But I guess I just got too close to him. I should have just extracted when that one dude was shooting at me. Oh well. Guess maybe I'll just run um interchange. All right. I think I sold that key at the beginning of the wipe. All right. How many markers do I need? 5. Perfect. Well, all right. Oh, it goes, man. It goes. We are about to go die on reserve. No backpack. Gonna go do these birdums. Problem is, I don't remember which one I already found. Because I looked at one already. I just don't remember which one. says find. Oh, okay. So I already found the one, which is up by the one above Black Bishop there. I found one of them, and then I gotta find the one that's in between the two train tracks, and then I gotta mark all the other ones. And I just bought the RBST key, so I should be all right. Might take me a couple runs to get them all, but hey, I got 2 MP7s. So we'll see what happens. Right? We'll see what happens. That's all I can do. Let me run this reserve and I'll jump into your Discord. Actually, here, I'll jump into your Discord anyway. At least until Will gets on or until some of your buddies get on. What's up, dude?
Oh, yo.
I figured this will be easier.
Yeah, I don't mind you hanging out anyways.
Yeah, I figure I'll just hang out on your Discord until like your buddies get on and play or
Yeah, even that. Some people don't usually get on till way later, so I'm kind of in here for a few hours for myself.
oh, I got you. Yeah, I thought my boy was getting on, but I think he went home and went to bed instead.
Mm. Don't blame him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run around and try to mark these stupid tanks on reserve.
Yeah, that one's not too bad, I don't think.
Nah, that's like the only thing I know on reserve is where they're at.
Yeah, every wipe that comes around, I have to like rerun that map because I never played too much. It's not one of my favorites, so.
Yeah, I don't like reserve. Like I know where D2 is too, and that's it.
Yeah, but that's the one you kind of usually don't want to go to because that's the one that gets camped the most.
Yeah, I know we had the task to locate it, whatever, and I we found it. And we were just sitting there waiting for somebody to turn power on, and Will's like, "Hey, I gotta go," and I was like, "All right, I'll go turn power on." So I ran down, and I get down there, and I heard a guy walking around, and I was like, "Hey, man, can you turn power on?" And he's like, "Yeah," and he turned power on. I was like, "Sweet, thanks, dude." Like never happens.
Oh yeah.
Usually, you want power on, come turn it on.
Right?
What are you trying to do on Lighthouse anyway? What are you trying to get out to Lighthouse? Is that what you were doing yesterday, or because I seen you sitting in a bush
Yeah.
with like a pistol?
Um, Most likely then. I was sitting in a bush with a pistol. That was like 2 days ago. That's when I was trying to do some of the tasks that I still had. Then go unlock like keeper.
Oh, I got you.
I had to like search those two big chalet houses. So I was just kind of waiting for people to like, go in there, loot them, and leave. And then I also had to go and grab some stuff for the road camp. So since I just kind of wait like 20 minutes, wait for people to like kill the rogues and get what they need and leave, and then I'll sneak in at the very end of the raid.
Right on.
Oh man, did you get it?
I got him with an impact. That's why I carry impact.
Nice. Yep. Especially in a place like that, it's perfect.
Come on. He's probably sitting here waiting for somebody to open the door.
Mm-hmm. You said you do YouTube as well, right?
Yeah, I got a YouTube channel too. Same thing, Mr. Rob Gaming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I found it.
Yeah, it's got my ugly ass picture on it.
I was looking to get into it a little myself more. That and TikTok, but I've just been trying to like look around at different creators and see kind of where to get started.
Right, right. Yeah, I like YouTube because when you stream to it, it saves the recording, and then you can go in after it posts the video, and you can like create a short out of it.
Gotcha. Yeah,
So
because I see you don't really
usually do.
you don't really have the streams uploaded on YouTube, right? Like it doesn't become visible for people, but you just go in and like clip stuff from them.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I guess with Twitch you can kind of do that too, but you'd have to then download the clips you take off of Twitch and then put them onto YouTube. Because no one really goes to Twitch to watch stuff like that, you know?
He's got props, man.
What you nice little ump? Thing is nice.
Should have asked nicely how to open the door for him. I think that's the first kill I've ever gotten on reserve.
Really? You
Honest
really
to
don't play
God.
at all?
No, I just don't play reserve.
You know what? I'm gonna have to start kind of spamming it because I need to start looking for the blue horror to get that quest done. So, gotta look forward to that.
Oh, look at that. I need that too. What? Normally I have my laser on too. I'm surprised I didn't have it on that thing.
You know, I haven't used an MP7 in all this fight, but I know that it does kind of shred.
Nope. Somebody. Yeah, the thing with me is I don't loot a lot when I'm on a task that I don't want to get done.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like playing with my buddy. You know, he wants to loot everything. It's like, come on, man, we came in to do a task.
Yeah.
That's 90% of the time when we die. That's what it is he's looting.
You get caught looting, yeah. For me, it depends on the task. If it's something that I need to grab and come out with, then yeah, I'm trying to, you know, be as secure as I can. But if it's something you gotta like plant, so it saves progress or whatnot, then I don't mind spending a little
Right.
extra time.
Yeah, I grabbed an item now, so I kind of do want to get out, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get this done too. What do you do for work? Do you not work or anything, or?
Currently, no. I just kind of do like the DoorDash, Instacart type of thing.
Oh, okay, okay, cool.
I have like a job lined up coming up within a month here at a hospital. They just take a while to get their hiring process going, so.
Oh yeah. Nice.
But yeah. Last, I was at a towing company last, working like in the yard, moving the cars around and helping out the customers and whatnot.
Okay.
That was a few months ago, back when it was still nice outside.
Been underground though. That's one job I have a lot of respect for, tow truck drivers.
Yeah.
Especially with the industry that I'm in. Like, it's not little tow trucks that come get me; it's the bigger guys. But
Oh yeah.
when they're on the
Those big
side of the
trailers.
road and stuff, it's like, oh man, I feel obligated to have to help them.
Yeah, for the most part, their job's pretty. Not gonna say easy, but it's just kind of the same stuff over and over. But yeah, every now and then they'll get those few cases where it's gotta put in that extra work.
Yeah,
Especially like accidents and whatnot. Sometimes the cars are all messed up.
we had in front of my house last year a really bad car accident. I was out there helping the tow truck driver clean everything up
Really?
because it's a really busy
Yeah.
intersection. Well, it's not super busy, but it's like a main road.
Mm-hmm.
So I was out there with a broom helping them sweep stuff up.
Gotcha.
The cop yelled. The first cop on scene yelled at me. He's like, "Hey, you can't stop on the side of the road." I said, "I live right there." He's like, "Oh." I was like, "Yeah, I just wanted to come out and help, make it go a little faster." It's not the one I gotta find. Oh shit! I ran right past him. I looked right at it and ran right by it.
Well, I mean, that's how it is when there's so many of them. You're bound to forget one.
Yeah, I looked at the map, and now I gotta go inspect the other one. I guess I inspected that one. I gotta go do the tank. Nice. I heard somebody running. I wasn't sure if he's gonna chase me or not.
At the sewer manhole, yeah. I had plenty of times where I take some of my buddies in there, right? And because they're like a little low level to me, they don't have the red rebel to use at the extract up by the dome.
Right.
So as we're going to extract, we split paths. I go up the hill to the dome, and they go straight to sewer manhole. And as they're about to extract, they get like run up on by a player scav or something, and they get taken out last second. It's just like, dang, man.
I had one. I felt bad last wipe as like a level 12 player or something, and I killed him right on sewer manhole. And I I wasn't streaming at the time, and this was just like a Saturday or something. So I added him, as a friend or whatever, and I'm like, hey
Mhm.
man. I was like, what were you doing? He's like, the extract wasn't working. I said, you had a backpack on. He's like, oh. I was like, yeah, it's a no backpack, dude. No backpack. I was like, I felt bad. I
Yeah.
was like, I got your stuff if you want it back. And he's like, I'd appreciate it. So we loaded into a factory and I gave it all to him and let him kill me.
Oh no,
I was
you're
like,
extra
you got it,
nice.
man.
Yeah, I mean it was a learning moment for him though, so helped him out regardless.
You're right. That's kind of what I figured. Are you playing or are you just hanging out?
Um, I got on to do some of my hideout crafts, and now I'm just kind of looking around at some of these clips, and I kind of want to get into like editing and just putting stuff together, like I said, so I can kind of get into that YouTube space and putting out some content there.
Oh, I got you, got you.
So I got two quick ones that I'm gonna upload for now, just so I have something going, and then yeah, I was just taking time to kind of look around. I want to watch some YouTube videos on how to do like simple edits, but then I also want to watch some like Tarkov content from other people and kind of see how they do their stuff.
Yeah, yeah, I watch Jesse Kazam on YouTube. Like
Oh,
that's the
yep,
only
he's one
time
of
I
the ones
like
I
watch
like.
his. I like watching his YouTube videos because he does a lot of good stuff. I tried to watch him stream one time and I got like 5 minutes in and I was like, oh, I can't do it. Like,
Yeah,
I can
watching
watch you
streams
on
is not the
YouTube.
same as doing YouTube because YouTube you get what you want, you know, and
Right.
their edits are his edits are pretty nice and clean and well edited. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I watched a lot of his videos. So I think he makes good content,
Yeah,
and
he
like he's
does.
not a bad player, but he's not even like the chattiest of players. So it's like very relatable stuff too.
Yeah, those are the guys that I like.
Hmm.
Like Landmark. He's like extremely good at the game, and it's like, man, I can't watch you play.
It's not realistic, right? Yeah.
Right. He's like he knows. And then what was that other one? The WZ guy.
Oh, Willers, yeah, I've been
Yeah,
watching a bit of
Willers,
him
that's the
recently.
one. That's like just watching him and Landmark, and it's like you guys have put way too much time into this game. Like, I mean, I want to be that good too, but like, I would quit playing if I was that good.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about Jesse too is he dies all the time, and it's like, hey, I can relate to this guy.
Hmm. Yeah, it's definitely relatable a lot more. I mean, it's nice to watch those other guys and just see how the game feels and plays when you're at that level, but then it makes you want to kind of want to do that, and then you go run around and get yourself killed a few times. You're like, yeah, let me go back to, not that.
Right. Oh,
Yeah, I
I
try to watch
kept
like
my
all types of
helmet.
content. Oh, you took that guys and kept yours too.
Wait, no, I didn't have night vision on mine.
Oh,
Did I get a?
you find an extra set of
Oh
goggles?
no, never mind. I didn't have a backpack, and then I picked my backpack up. I was like, wait a minute, that's what it was.
Oh yeah, Superman. Oh.
Yeah, because I had my backpack sitting here, and
Mm-hmm.
when I put it on, it confused me that I had a helmet in there. It's like, wait a minute, because I threw that helmet out. Yeah, I think when I hit him with that nade, I think he was thinking that I had a regular nade.
Yeah, a lot of people don't expect impacts until it's too late.
Right.
Even if they did, like, what are they gonna do about it? That thing touches them, they're dead.
Because yeah, once you throw it, even if I died,
Yeah,
I probably still
he's
got
going
him.
down with you.
Right. It'd have been a little salty.
Yeah.
My kids were hoping for a snow day yesterday, and I was like, "You guys ain't getting a snow day." And they got a snow day.
Oh, really? They did?
Yeah, because I wake up at like 3:45 just because
Dang.
I've been getting up at that time for so long.
Just used to it.
So so on days when my boss is like, "Hey, come in at 8 o'clock," I'm already up for 4.5 hours before I even go
Wow,
to work.
yeah.
So it's like, this sucks. But so I woke up this morning and my youngest was like, uh, he's like, "Dad, do I got a snow day?" I said, "No, you gotta." He's like, "I'm not going to school." I was like, "Yeah, you are." And I already knew I wasn't going to work because my boss texted me last night. And I was like, you are too? And he's like, no, I'm not. I said, okay. And then at 5 o'clock, I got the text message saying there was no school today. I was like, oh,
Mm.
I guess he's not going to school today.
He already knew it. He had dreamed it.
Right,
He woke up all happy, like, ah, yeah, it's no school today.
right, exactly. But yeah, my oldest, he's got something called a snow day calculator or something. He goes, before he went to bed last night, he goes, yeah, there's a 65% chance we won't have school tomorrow. I was like, yeah, trust what you find on the internet.
Hey, those are pretty good odds. I'll take that. It's over 50%.
We did this, so they said we were supposed to get like 1 to 3 inches of snow, and I think we got like 6 to 8. Every time they say 1 to 3, we get
Mm,
way more. So I went out, like I got up and I went out and I plowed. Or after my wife woke up, I went out and plowed my driveway. It's like, yeah, I need to do something before I play Tarkov all day and all
yeah.
night. How many of those SJ9s do you need?
Exactly 2.
Oh,
You
look at
already have
that!
some?
I got 2 of them.
On a raid?
Yeah, found and raid.
That's insane. I don't even know
I've
how.
I've found one. I know I found one in raid, and I think the other one was reward, like a daily task reward
Oh, yeah.
from yeah, from therapist.
Yeah, well, if you ever make it that far, you got that out of the way. That's what held me up for so long, having to go labs for that.
Yeah, I remember you say. Yeah, I remember you saying that you needed the. That's the only one he was looking or working on.
Hmm. Yeah, and getting to the quest line for Lightkeeper is all stuff you would normally do anyways. It's all like quests already in the game. It's just once you
Oh,
start the Lightkeeper task line, you have to do that one, which you need the SJ9s, but then you also need to go to labs and kill I think 10 raiders there. And
okay.
there's another quest where you need to kill 20 players near the lighthouse, which I'm not gonna lie, I just had some friends come in and get that done because it's 20 players and it has to be in that certain area over by the lighthouse, which not many people go by.
Oh, so you just had your friends like queue up
Yeah,
together, or you just
yeah,
had
we
to do
finished that
it
in like
separate?
2 3 hours.
Right on.
Well, we'd all just queued onto the same server, but like solo. Because if not, that would have taken me like at least another week, I'm sure.
Right, right.
But besides those two, like everything else for peace or Lightkeeper is pretty obtainable, I'd say.
A lot of people. Like, let me make sure I went into a night one instead. Start showing up to a day raid with night visions and a flare. I did that one time last
By
wipe.
mistake.
Yeah. I like spawned in, I'm like, this is a factory. Because that's where I was wanting to go. I
Oh
was
no.
like, why am I at Lighthouse?
Oh yeah, I've done that a few times. You just click the wrong map, just trying to be all fast.
Yeah, and it was like I didn't have a flare going into factory, but I had my GPS on and a
Mm,
MP7, and I was like, this is not factory.
yeah. Oh man.
Or like get into a raid like you think at like 2100, it should be kind of dark, and you get in there and it's still brighter and shit, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh man.
That's the one that gets me more often than not. It's like those times. 'Cause usually by 20 to 21 is when it starts to get dark, but you
Yeah,
go at like 18, 19 hoping it's starting to like set down, but nope, it's still super bright.
you know, yeah, when it's close like that, like 18, 19, I'll just flash around in my flea market or something for a couple minutes. I think
Yep,
it's
make
what
it go
20
by.
minutes. You gotta wait 20 minutes. I think game time
Mm-hmm.
or real time.
Per in-game hour.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's what it is.
If not, it's close.
Yeah, something close. Give this a whirl. I'm gonna wait till I'm not solo to run my 800K on one.
What do you mean,
Actually,
800K?
it was only 800K because I bought a Fleer with
Uh,
it.
I mean, you're going in anyways, huh?
Yeah, well, I'm using the SR25. I like the M1 a lot better, but
Hmm.
figure if I lose
Yeah, I
this,
like that you just bring out. I mean, I guess the flares aren't nearly as expensive or hard to get as the Reapers, but
yeah.
man, that
See,
one hurt.
I like the Reap. I think it's a great scope. Because and it's got a lot more read distance than the Fleer does. But I hate the fact you can't zoom in even just a little
Yep.
bit. If
Yep.
if
What
they
is it? I
put
think it's
on
stuck at 4.5, is it?
something
I
like
think that's
that,
the
yeah,
magnification. Yeah. Which isn't the worst, but yeah, it just sucks that you can't really
yeah.
pretty
If they
much
would just
zoom it in and
mod
out.
that to go, just even looking like a 6, I think it would change the whole aspect of the Reap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but when I get the task where you got to use the AR, where you got to kill like 40 scavs with an AR or something. I can't remember.
Oh, and then the
I run the
talk about the
Reap
one
on that.
from the long range.
No, not long road. I forget which task it is. I'd only got it one time and it was last wipe,
No,
but
the
I
one
had
where
to
you gotta
use.
like headshot him from a certain distance, right? Like over 100 meters or something.
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, I forgot the name of it. I think something like best job or worst job in the world.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Yeah, that's not a
I
bad
used
strat.
the Reap for that task
Mm-hmm.
last wipe. But that's more for like. I feel like the Reap's more for like a customs raid too. Like,
I think
really
so.
every well, I mean, it's all like close quarters.
True.
I like using it on customs. I did try out those thermal night vision goggles last wipe too when they were like on sale for like $1 or whatever. I bought a set and I was running around that last day of wipe. I tell you
Which
what,
ones were those?
those are the thermal night vision goggles.
Okay, I don't think I've even
They're
used them
like
ever.
yeah, they're like 17 million
Oh,
rubles.
okay. I think yeah, that's probably why.
Yeah, I used them last wipe for the last day of wipe. I bought a pair just to check them out.
Right. Yeah,
What a
nice.
nightmare. I mean, they're nice to see stuff. Oh, for sure, somebody came down the beach. The problem with them is you can't see the rocks when you run down the rocks.
Oh, like you can't really see the terrain and stuff, so you're over here
Yeah, the
joking
terrain.
around
There
and
you
then
go. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't. So in theory, they were good, but like the idea of them. But if you could
Yeah.
pick out, terrain features like you can with the well, you can't really with the flare either, but you can, at least you can see the grass with the flare.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, you'd probably just flip them off real quick while you're running around, and then, once it's time to scope out, put them back on.
Yeah, that's kind of what I did was um flip them down, and then when I'd see a scav, flip them back because I didn't have an optic on my gun. Oh, I missed them. Oh, behind the bus. I knew there was a guy there. Lost chump. Can't touch this. Sorry, I thought a lot of shit when I do get a
No,
good
it's
shot.
fine. I think it's great.
I knew there was a guy coming up. I feel like he wouldn't be in this hole if he had a teammate. At least I would be somewhere my teammate would see him. Well, now that my plans have changed,
What did you have to get done initially?
I was gonna go to rogue camp to just shoot rogues. But I got one more scav kill I gotta do right here too. Since I lost the advantage of going to rogue camp, might as well head towards southern. For a gun, that was not much. swore that was a flare. No flare though. Yeah, I was trying to do this yesterday with the MDR. Man.
Oh yeah, that's what I was seeing.
Yeah, that thing's like the aggro on that thing sucks. Dude was losing arm stand so fast.
True.
Like I'd be out of arm stand right now if I had the MDR.
Plus, I'm sure the SR has better recoil for it too.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't really mess with it. I left it the way the guy that I killed had it. The only thing I did is put a flare on it. Back down there. I don't think you want to be my friend.
Especially now when he sees that gun you've got.
Huh?
Said especially now when he sees the gun you've got. He's gonna want that for himself.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Gotta get them complete, you know.
I bet you have a pretty good survival rate.
Um, yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look. I mean, it's not horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Just depends on the map.
Yeah, that is true. What you're
What
familiar
what
with
I
and
do
whatnot.
lighthouse, I got because I mained lighthouse last wipe once I had
Mm-hmm.
the rogue task, you know. So like mid wipe to the end of wipe, I just ran lighthouse. Like I didn't do anything else, and that's where like I didn't really level up much on the quests because I only ran lighthouse. So it was mostly like experience leveling up.
Yeah, but at least you learn the map now, so you're comfortable with it.
Yeah, so I know the map pretty well. Um,
45%. That's not bad.
oh, it's up here. Oh yeah, 3 to 5 KD. That's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's better than what I thought it was, anyway.
It's probably better than the majority of players, to be honest. A lot of people struggle with the game.
Oh yeah, I mean, I still struggle with the game,
I do too.
right?
Yeah, I don't think any like unless you're one of like you said one of those streamers that just their job is to play the game. Like unless you play that much where you're comfortable just not dying and you know all the maps in and out, we're always got a lot to learn.
Yeah, yeah. The more map knowledge you have, and where I feel you're gonna benefit a lot more.
Hmm.
What map are you comfortable on?
I'd say a few. Let's see, customs of course, because that's everyone's like go-to. Factory, it's the easiest map to learn. I really enjoy woods.
Oh yeah,
Mm, I'm getting pretty good at streets. Like I know how to maneuver the map and whatnot. I do want to play it more and just get more comfortable with that. I'd say shoreline, I can be good on. Resort's not my strongest suit, but I can put up a fight there. And then like reserve, I don't really play. Lighthouse, I usually don't really dabble in unless I have quests or something to do, but I do know it. And then what else do we have? Labs, I need some work on.
yeah. I think I've
I think that's it.
gone to labs maybe 4 times. 2 as a PMC, 2 as a scav.
Well, you can't scav into labs, can you? Unless that was
You did
different
last
before.
wipe. Last wipe you were able
Oh,
to.
really?
Remember that little event they had? Or did you not
Oh, okay.
play that
I
event?
wasn't playing around then. Yeah, I
Oh,
played like the
okay, yeah.
first
So they
month, got like level 40, and then stopped.
okay, yeah. So they had an event where you could scav labs. It was pretty cool. You know, it wasn't bad, but I mean, you die like immediately as a scav. And I was just like, I was like, I know I'm gonna die. Why don't I just go do it anyways to say I could do it? Did it.
hmm
And yeah, I mean, I don't know where any extracts are. I mean, I try to offline it once in a while. I'll run in and
Yeah.
run an offline, but I usually die to raiders. Um, but that I like that running. I like running labs up against the raiders because it's more like not necessarily player level, but I feel like they push you like a player would.
Oh yeah, and they're not easy. They're not easy to just push over like
No,
the
that's what I'm
bosses and
saying.
raiders.
Like I'll,
That's definitely some good practice, yeah.
yeah, I'll get like 6 or 7 of them before I die.
Oh,
So
that's good.
I feel
I
pretty
mean, you go into an online raid and you kill 3 or 4, and that's already enough loot to just leave and you'll have
right,
stuff. So
exactly. And I mean, obviously offline, you don't really, I don't really loot while I'm offline because you can't keep it anyway.
right.
So I just pushed for the PvP and or the practice anyway.
hmm Yeah, no, that's a good thing to do. A lot of people won't do that, but it helps with improving.
Yeah, I learned the game a lot doing that and then playing solo. Because
Yep.
like I play with
And
my
then it.
friend, I had a buddy of mine that plays this from the army. He used to play it all the time, and I would play with him, but I would rely on him so much. And then when he wasn't playing, I wouldn't play, and I got to the point where I was like, I gotta start playing this game more often.
Yep.
Spend enough money on it. So I started running
hmm
offline and learning the maps a little bit, and then I just run it solo.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. A lot of people are scared to play the game solo. They don't. They get scared to go in and try to improve. But that's gonna be the best way always to just get better, learn everything, because you don't have someone like helping you out. You just got to do it yourself, or you die.
Right,
But yeah, that whole thing with the Raiders too, that's actually good because it just helps you learn how the AI works in the game. Because it's all pretty similar, even though some of the bosses have their own little things. But for the most part, you aggro them, they kind of want to push you, or you want to like keep getting angles at them. You don't want to just run straight at them.
right.
But for newer players, that's like a struggle. They get scared.
Yeah, mine came when I played with a guy and he died. And we ran into a 4-man and he died and I wiped the entire 4-man and I was like, dude, I can do this by
Oh
myself.
wow. Yeah, that's how it is sometimes.
So, I was like, I gave it a whirl.
Mm-hmm. Man, that must have been great, especially
Yeah,
early
dude, it
on, like
was.
wiping players like that.
And the sad part about it is I was heading to extract and I ran into them. They were coming from, I'm guessing they were coming from the dorms area, but it was over by ZB11. So they were over by USEC and that. And I was walking the train tracks and I got to the end of the train and right when I stepped out, like immediately started taking rounds and I was like, oh shit. And I pushed back. Well, he died and I was pushing back and I waited a few seconds and then the one came down. I killed him. And then another one was trying to flank around, but he didn't know exactly where I was and ended up on the other side of the train from where I was. And I was prone and I could just barely see his head and I shot and killed him. And then the other two were just new players. They didn't really know the map.
Mm-hmm.
So they were super easy to kill. It was like a level it was like a level 40, level 50, and then 2 level they were under 10. So
Yeah, those
and
are
it
when
was
it's like
just
best. when it's like a Chad with a little Timmy on the side. You
Yeah,
take out the Chad and the Timmy just doesn't know what to do. He
right.
panics.
Yeah, like the woods raid I had the other day. That two man I ran into, I'm pretty sure one was the Chad and one was the Timmy because the
Oh
one
yeah,
didn't have any
where you were
gear
talking
on.
to the guy. Yeah,
Yeah,
he was like, "That guy's being an idiot just out there in the open."
Timmy will buy that probably. Yeah, I'll be right back, dude.
Yeah, same.
What? Go back.
Go give me a little coffee real quick, you know?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, you know what? I saw that you have to do that cultist, or what is it called? The where you gotta mark the mark rooms.
Yeah.
I do have that key. Plus, I have a quest to leave through that car extract.
Oh, gotcha. What? Do you know what I need this for?
That quest item.
Yeah.
You should be able to just turn that in to one of the traders. It's
I
probably
know.
like a two-part quest.
I went through them all and I didn't see it.
Did you? Eh.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. It's easy to miss, I guess.
I guess I was thinking surplus goods was something else.
Yeah.
I didn't even click on that one. I'd seen shooter board and having broadcast and surplus goods, and I was like, oh, that can't be it. So I didn't even I didn't even click on that one. So there we go.
You weren't even like meaning to get that done, right? Didn't you just go in that room and it was there and you're like, oh, I need
Yeah,
this.
I was like, I did need this for something.
Yeah. Yep.
Five today already. Um, yeah, I gotta do that. If you don't, yeah, if you want to help me out on that, that'd be cool. I dread
Yeah, I mean, if
going
you were
to
planning on going somewhere
doors.
else, you can do that. I don't mind waiting for another one since I got this bagel in front of me anyways, but
Oh yeah, you're
if you want
good.
to do it now,
No, if
either
you want
way.
to eat and drink coffee, man, go for it. We'll run it when you're ready.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you do one more, I should be ready after that for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna do something. I just didn't know what I wanted to do.
At least you're at a point in the game where you have a lot of options.
uh, yeah, it's usually this point of the game too, where I'm like, if I get to the task, I get to it. If I don't, I don't.
Yeah.
That at that gate too. Try it out. Well, you're gonna get better. Jeez. See if I could die to kill it within the first 30 seconds.
Oh, I think you'll be fine.
Oh, morning, Josh. I didn't even see you write that, so my bad. Part time? What are you talking about? Ryan called us off today. Like, pretty much everybody. No freight last night. Morning part time on Facebook, but Facebook is telling me I'm offline.